need to win by something like just over 40 points. And the Balmain side, it's a strong one, with Alan McMahon captaining the side from fullback. And then Miranda, Filipina, Wigham and Corowa reads as a fairly, with an interesting fullback, Neil Briganshaw, the cousin of Larry Briganshaw, who's now based at Newtown. And Ray Kelly, you know, playing at 5'8". He formerly partnered Larry as one of the halves with Queensland Country. Here's Oliphant again. Knight coming fast as David Grant, the man exonerated on Monday night by the judiciary following an incident involving he and Charlie Frith. Oliphant through Filipina, and it's Wayne Miranda inside the quarterway line. McMahon coming onto the ball. Corowa dives, and I think Corowa might have got a hand of it. He has, yes, for a try. It's a try being awarded by referee Eddie Ward to Larry Corowa. And it was very quick thinking by Larry Corowa as the little... So Oliphant calling McMahon up. McMahon in possession at the moment. Bumping, bustling run. Good work by McMahon. Turning it back to Gerard Crowe. They're 12 metres out from the uprights. Centre field. Oliphant. A dummy to Percy Knight. Pillen. Spears. And they're 10 metres out on the Frank Burke stand side of the ground. Knight, Filipina, Pillen, very close to the line. He's in. Yes, he's away from what was a very brittle defence in the last instance anyway. Short of halfway. Whittaker, Miranda with the run round. Oliphant, Percy Knight, Filipina, short ball to David Grant, and up to the halfway for Wayne Wigham. Inside goes Corowa. Corowa's turning on the speed. Percy Knight will be picked up. Got the pass away. McMahon juggles it in, and Balmain has scored a super try. Oh yes, indeed, that's a good try by the Tigers.
Let's keep Balmain out here, Ray. Another try here. He's going to make things very, very difficult.
George, I don't want to be an alarmist. Hello, there's a nice how do you do over there. A couple of quick right crosses from young Lacey. He's entangled with Oliphant. And I was about to ask George about a fire that's burning somewhere close by Lang Park, but at the moment the biggest fire is at the base of the scrum. Oh, a nice how do you do. There's a couple of little right crosses went around, and Greg Oliphant and Bob Lacey obviously weren't seeing eye to eye. Well, the young bloke Lacey, he's come out with a smile on his face as if to say, well, I've got him.
He did get him with one,
yes,
anyway.
He got him with one, for sure. I think Ollie was sort of saying, what the name of God's this kid doing?
Thought he was.
Yeah, they've got the penalty.
He thought he was here next Tuesday night. Playing the State of Origin match, I think. But the argument was about where he was going to feed the ball from the scrum from, Ray.
Is that right?
Yeah, and the young bloke Lacey wasn't going to move. So Ollie thought he might shift him.
My director might at one stage get a wide shot of that smoke that's billowing in the next break in play. It's got me a little bit concerned, let me tell you. I thought it was a heavy fog for a moment, but it smells like fire. Filipina now, just outside the quarterway line. Could be a bloke with a big hot dog stand, possibly. Morris. Oliphant. Knight. Corowa. That's good football, Larry. And away from Filipina to McMahon. On the inside comes Wigham. On the outside is the other wing three-quarter Miranda. McMahon has just gone that touch too far. They're a metre out from the line. They're in that corner that I was talking about. You'd swear blind there was a heavy fog just suddenly fallen on us. As Lacey comes away with it for Queensland Country. I think McMahon went too far, Keith.
Yes, they certainly did, but they were a bit unfortunate to lose possession there too when they were right on the attack. McMahon obviously felt that he couldn't get a pass away without a great deal of risk and was content to take the tackle, apparently, of course, hoping that they'd be able to score the try from there. But then when he did get up to play the ball, Balmain lost possession.
Well, Doonerman has turned them around now and said, let's get out of here. And so it's the golden flash, Corowa, looking to his left, nobody there, and then taken heavily by his opposite number.
I think he was looking for McMahon to pick him up on the outside.
There's the fire engine, Ray.
Yes, in the background, the sirens, and there is a fire in, I would think, the close proximity of the Frank Burke stand here at Lang Park.
We haven't seen much of David Grant this quarter, George.
No, he's slowed down considerably, but as you said, Keith, Oliphant's cutting him out a bit. Here he goes. Oh,
David Grant
yes.
now. This big
yes.
human tank-like figure getting it away to Miranda, who's no small man either, and he's charging in for another Balmain three-pointer, which probably should have resulted about 60 seconds ago. Miranda scoring the try.
12 to go, right?
Would you keep the points? I've given up. 12 points to go, is it, Keith? Thank you. This is McMahon.
Oh, golly.
They're not tackling at all. I was about to say, George, that they were looking marginally better in the second quarter early part. Oh, Rod Morris didn't like that. He's rushed in. Trevor Doonerman getting into the back of that scrum now. A switch between the half and lock and picking up Miranda on the right flank, and he's tackled out there by Churchill, or is it Gallagher? Beg your pardon, Gallagher. Morris, Knight, Filipana, Finlay the tackler, but unable to tie the ball to his opponent, and Pillen it is who takes it a few metres further onward. Oliphant, Spears, and he's popped it away for David Grant. This is big trouble for country. Filipana chimed in, and McMahon's bombed it. It was on, and it was there. It was simply a matter of shutting the gate.
Wigham could have scored it himself.
Yeah, well, it wasn't Wigham, actually. It was Filipana that tossed the pass out to Alan McMahon, which was a bit surprising. It was good football, actually. If the pass had been taken by McMahon, everything would have been perfect, and actually it was a good pass.
Once again, David Grant featuring very strongly.
Yes, he did, didn't he? He came onto it very strongly.
Balmain ball to Percy Knight, a dummy to Filipana, given to McMahon, down, still able to participate, and it's away to Oliphant, and he turns back on the right foot. 8 metres out from the line now. Filipana is the dummy half. May go himself. Passes to Knight. One-handed from Pillen back to Percy Knight. They're playing a big role here tonight. Miranda, a quick ball to Wigham, and Wigham touches down in the corner. That was a beautiful piece of ball work by Balmain. Predicting that Penrith today defeated New South Wales Combined Country at Dapto Showground. The match at 4 o'clock went to Penrith 18-9. And Henry Foster was the man of the match for Penrith. Talented young halfback. As McMahon plays the ball. It's with Knight. A floating pass out to Miranda. Taking it down to the 22. Corowa now up on the inside. Comes Wayne Wigham, and he's in. That was a beautiful try. Forgetting about the defence, Corowa showed his professional on the Balmain line. And again, Balmain's Whittaker gives them possession. McMahon goes for a gallop, and he's away, and they'll have to find some pace to catch him. He's going down inside the 22 line now, and you better shut the gate because this horse has bolted. McMahon in for a try. Balmain along to 25 points to 2. And
Mistake that Percy Knight's made all night. By golly, he's a talented footballer,
Yeah,
Keith.
he's a very clever ball player, Percy.
funnily enough, the man who the knock-on was eventually against was Ron Pillen, and you're quite right, George. The first mistakes I think either have made in the match. Finlay taking it down towards the halfway on one of the rare Queensland country breaks. 8 metres onto Balmain side of the halfway. Lacey. Rowan Hancock. Doonerman with the ball. Called Rowan Hancock there. It was Joel Duke. Hancock has been just replaced for the Queensland country side. That's Tony Dean. And he's on the Balmain 22. Doonerman, Kelly, Marinan, Finlay can't take it. Byrne has it. Byrne is speeding for the corner. McMahon's after him, but it's a try. Scored by the centre three-quarter, Tony Byrne, the Bundaberg centre. Miranda, Oliphant, Filipana. There's an overlap created. Wigham steps inside. The defence is converging now. And they're 7 metres inside the quarter line. Country on the defence. Filipana to dummy half. Oliphant. Pillen coming fast, cut out. The pass to Gerard Crowe on the volley, then away to Gary Spears, who's going for the corner. Will he make it? No, I doubt it. He's into touch, according to the referee, to the touch judge.
He put his head down and went, though. He said he'd give it every chance, didn't he?
He was surrounded.
It's in there somewhere. Oliphant in possession for the Tigers. Knight.
Oh.
Round the back of Philippana to Wigham and taken by Tony Byrne. That's the halfway line you see. Gerard Crowe. Tom Rodonicus, he'd be watching this telecast, knowing that Balmain, the big threat to tipping Newtown out of the quarters, was very close to being forward. Knight now.
Oh, yes.
This is Clark. Miranda. Grant, he's gone without it. Colwell can't handle. Grant now in a race for the line. And referee Eddie Ward on the spot to see all the exchange, and he's given a fair try to David Grant. Lacey straight to McMahon, and the big man will take Corowa with him. McMahon to Oliphant, away to Miranda. Miranda's over the halfway. On the inside is Wigham, and play is 10 metres on the Queensland countryside of halfway. Whittaker, Oliphant, Rod Morris, Philippana. Grant was coming fast on the outside. This man is Pillen, striding. Oh, he's away. There's the try that Balmain have been looking for. Ron Pillen scoring his second try, and Balmain lead. Well, I suppose from a Queensland point of view, George, you people in Brisbane in particular, with Oliphant and Morris down there with Balmain, I suppose they've got a healthy amount of supporters here in Brisbane.
Yes,
Balmain.
they have. Yes, you're right, Ray. There is a lot of people support Balmain from Brisbane just because Rod Morris and Greg Oliphant are there.
So Percy Knight gives a short ball to Neil Whittaker. Philippana, who's, I must say, I don't think I've seen Olsen Philippana as involved as he has been tonight. Good football by the replacement boy Clark, back to Philippana, who I'm talking about at this very moment, and he goes in to score a well-deserved try. Really putting the Souths, pulling off what we thought might be the impossible. Norths frittering away their golden opportunity of making the quarterfinals. And now Balmain coming up here and doing it like this as Wigham unloads to the man they call the Golden Flash, Larry Corowa. And into touch over there, about 8 metres out from the country 22.
Queensland country will not relish thoughts of the 1982 Cup being defeated by 40 points to 5 on both appearances.
Well, there you go. George, we're not going to get a chance to say this after we shut down with the final siren, because after we come back in the break, we'll be dealing with the quarter-final draw with Rosemary. As Wayne Wigham gallops down, one hands a pass out to Miranda, and he's in to score. That was a colourful try, to say the least. 43 points to 5. People at the channel back on the mountain, and also the officials here in Brisbane, obviously. But to you, thanks for your help. It's been great working with you again in 1980, and I'll see you back in Sydney quite obviously as we come to the Cup final as Miranda converts.
Thanks, Ray. It's been a pleasure once again. There it is, the 45-5 scoreline. 45-5
in favour of Balmain, and I'll have the details of the man of the match for you after this break, and Rosemary will be there to make the draw for the 1980 Tooth Cup quarterfinals.